Hi, I'm Adrian from the Earth Project, and today I just want to talk a little bit about the Dutch buckets that we have in our aquaponics system. So when we first set up the Dutch buckets, we had a difficulty in finding paint strainers in order to put them as our liners to hold in the material. In this case we used perlite, and that was the material that we were using to support the plants that were in there. Now, instead of using paint strainers, what we did is we used stocking net. Now, one thing that we've learned about the stocking net is, unfortunately, over the first year it's absolutely fine, and then as it goes into the winter, if you leave the stocking net in there instead of taking it out and cleaning out the containers, what happens is it tends to decompose. So here's an example here. If I take it out, as you start to pull on the stocking net, you can see the whole thing is just decomposed to the state that it's no longer usable, and you just have to throw that away. Absolutely no use whatsoever. So in order to reuse one of these Dutch buckets, what we're going to have to do is just have to clean this out. So it's going to be a case of emptying out all of the media. And you can see what's happened there is that the stocking net itself is just decomposed into the sides. There's just pieces of it in there everywhere. And then the bottom, you've got all of the perlite that's just sat there. And it's gone through. And obviously that's in danger of coming out through the overflow and going through your aquaponic system. And you don't want perlite going through your aquaponic system. You know, it'll mess with the fish, it'll mess with everything else in your system and any filters that you've got in there. So obviously you don't want to have anything floating through there. So what you're going to need to do is you need to get hold of some paint strainers or some other form of nylon mesh, which is suitable. Now, as it happens, I have actually managed to find a 5-gallon paint strainer, and this is really what you're going to need. So I've managed to find this off eBay, and if you can't find it in your local store, then you'll probably find it off eBay. All right, so if all else fails, then you'll have to find an international seller, perhaps someone from the US, that'll be able to ship it to the UK. So if you can't find one of these, and you really can't, then obviously if you're going to use stocking net, then make sure that you replace your stocking net at the end of the season. So use it through the season, and then at the end of the season replace it before it degrades, because as soon as it gets into this situation, then it's way too late. All right, and then you're in danger, obviously, of everything just falling apart in your system. All right, thanks very much.